Hello there, everybody. My name is Jessica Servi, and I'm a coach on Jamie Simpson and Tabitha Sampson's team, and I am here today to share with you the do's and don'ts of social media. So I'm going to share with you a few tips, and I hope that it helps you to reach out and help others. The first thing we're going to talk about is sharing your story. So a big part of being a coach and reaching out to help others is sharing your story about your fitness and wellness journey. So you can do that on Facebook, you can do that on Instagram, even Snapchat, through Twitter, whatever it is. Let that social media account be your vehicle to share with others and motivate others. And one of the ways you can do that is sharing your story. So you can share your transformation. A lot of times we go straight to the physical transformation. When we hear that, share your transformation, you think physical. And yes, many of us have had a big physical transformation, but sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes it's spiritual. Sometimes it's a mental transformation. All of those things are wonderful things to share and to help motivate and encourage other people. And you can do that, using your social media account. So that's my number one tip for you, is to share your story. And you know what? If you share from your heart and you're being, truthful and true to yourself, it sounds cheesy, but it's true. It's your story. Only you have that story. So share it, because you don't know who you're going to touch and reach with that story. And it's a great way to help others. So sharing your story on social media is a great way to build your business. Like I said, you want to make sure you're leading with your heart and you're sharing things. Sometimes it's not perfect. We're going to share the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And that may sound scary, but it's okay, because you're showing people that you're human, and you're showing people that you're not perfect, and that this is real life. And sometimes we have great days where our nutrition's on point and we got our workouts in. And then sometimes we have not so great days where we maybe didn't get those things done, and maybe we ate pizza and cookies. And you know what? That's life, and that's okay, and that's part of your journey that you can share. So I just want you guys to know that that's okay, and that you can share from your heart, and then that is going to lead you to the right people for your business. Another thing I want you to think about when you're sharing on social media is if your post is adding value. So every time you post to your social media accounts, I want you to think, is this post adding value to someone's day? And that might sound silly, but we want to make sure we're reaching out and we're helping others. And by adding value to their day, we're doing that. So it can be sharing a recipe. It can be sharing your food for the day. It can be sharing some tips about why we want to make sure we stay hydrated and drink enough water. It can be workout tips. It can be just your workout for the day that you're encouraging others to be active and to get theirs in. Whatever your post is, really think about it and think about what kind of value that may be adding for someone else that reads your post. And you can share lots of things. Just to give you a few ideas to share, we talked about a couple already, but you can share positive things. You can share your favorite Bible verse that maybe is on your heart, or you can share a quote that maybe really encouraged you for the day. And you can even share negative things that happen in your life, and maybe share how you dealt with them in a positive way. Or maybe it wasn't such a positive way, and now you're seeing that and reflecting on that. All those things are going to add value to someone's day. And it's going to show them what kind of person that they could maybe be, or that you could help them to be as a positive person, or as a person, trying to be fit and well. So another thing I want you to think about is, are you posting consistently? So when you're sharing your story and you're sharing your tips and all the things to add value to people's day, are you doing this consistently? Because sharing consistently on social media is going to get people to see you. They're going to see that, hey, she is really walking the walk, not just talking the talk. You're sharing your lifestyle with people. And to do that, you need to post consistently. So I always suggest at least to shoot for 3 posts a day. They don't all have to be fitness or wellness related, but just try to post 3 times a day. So that can be a good, and you want it to be a good mix of personal, of encouraging things, and yes, fitness as well. So another way to think about it would be to maybe look at your Facebook feed, and every 3rd post could be fitness or wellness related. So that's kind of where I started, because it seemed a little overwhelming to post 3 whole times a day. Now it's not so hard, but when you're starting out, it may seem a little overwhelming, and that's okay. So just shoot for the 3 times a day, or the every 3rd post rule. So every 3rd post on your feed is fitness or wellness related. And like I talked about, try to have a good mix. We're going to share our family. We're going to share our kids. We're going to share our fur babies. We're going to share maybe our other work triumphs, or whatever it is. You're going to share those personal things, and you're going to mix it up a little bit. It's not all going to be one thing, because that's not really life, right? We want to share a good, well-rounded, picture with everyone, because, we want to show them that our lifestyle is fit and healthy, but we're also human, and we're also just enjoying the same things that everybody else enjoys in life, their family and their friends and their faith and those types of things. So more examples for posting. Don't forget about food. Don't forget to share with people your favorite clean eating recipes, or and pictures of the final product. Like, ooh, that looks really good. I always love a good food post on Facebook, and I always look for the recipe. So share those things. You can post interactive questions to get people involved. Post about if you're going to get your hair done and you can't decide what cut you want, maybe post 3 different styles and ask people which one they like the best, A, B, or C. That's a good interactive post. Or post about your favorite cleaning product that's clean and green, a green cleaning product that you really enjoy and you just want to share with others. Those are all ideas of things to post, and to really just share your lifestyle. So also another thing, and we're going to talk about this a little later in another training, but another thing to think about is adding 3 to 5 people on Facebook every day. So just kind of peeking at the people you may know, and start with people that you have a lot of common friends with, and add them, because odds are you probably know them, right? If you have several mutual friends. So that's something to think about too. And again, we'll talk about that in another training. Next, I want to talk about the don'ts. Okay, so we talked about a lot of the do's. Now I want to talk about the don'ts of social media. So one thing I really love about this company is that they promote helping others. They don't promote selling the product. They promote helping others and informing them and teaching them about living healthy and being healthy. So please, please, please don't post your link. That's something you're going to share with people in a private message when you've gotten to know them and you guys have chosen a workout program together for them. That's something that you're going to post in a private conversation with them. So please don't post your link on your main Facebook page or your social media account, because that's probably going to turn people off, and also that's just not the way we do things in Beachbody. Another thing I want to discourage is spamming people with your Shakeology pictures, or your just a stock photo, like a 21-day fix stock photo. You want to share you. You want to share you doing your 21-day fix workouts, or you drinking your Shakeology. People want to see you. They don't want to see a stock photo. They don't want to see just a cup of Shakeology. They want to know how it helps you and how you mix those things and incorporate those things into your life. So don't be a billboard for Beachbody. Be a billboard for you. What do you want? And think about that as you're posting. Think about it like a billboard. And what would you want on your billboard, right? What do you want people to see and know about you? And for most of us, it's probably, like for me, I want people to know that, you know, I try to just be a positive person, and I try to seek Jesus in my life for all my questions and answers. And I know that's easier said than done, but you know, those things kind of trickle out in your Facebook feed and people see that. So be a billboard for you. Remember, don't be a billboard for Beachbody. Excuse me. So try to remember that when you're posting pictures, you know, try to stay away from stock photos, and please don't post your link, because those are things that maybe wouldn't add value to someone's day, right? And we want to incorporate things that would add value to their day. So just use Facebook and other social media accounts as a way to network and meet people and reach out and talk to people. Use it to build your personal relationships. And have fun with it. Like, I can't even tell you how much fun it's been to just reach out and get to know people that, number one, maybe I don't know, or number two, maybe I've lost contact with. So, you know, use Facebook to make connections with people. Another thing I would suggest is follow the top coaches that you are drawn to and that you enjoy following, and look at what they're doing and how they're posting, and then make that your own. So if you see something that a coach posts and you like it, how can you put your spin on that? Okay, how can you put your name on it? So that's another way to get great ideas for posting too. And just remember, you want to be the person that other people turn to. So yes, we are going to reach out and we are going to invite people. We're going to talk about that in another training. But if you're posting consistently and you're adding value to people's day, and you're posting the way we talked about posting, you are going to be on people's minds when they're ready to make that change in their life. You're going to be the person they turn to when they are ready to start their own journey to fitness and wellness. So just think about that as you're posting consistently, and what kind of content that you're posting. Remember, you want to be the positive person in their life that they'll turn to for that. So if you think about that and you really lead with your heart and you really make it about helping others, then the success is going to come to you, and you're going to have fun doing it. It's going to be fulfilling in your life. So I hope this video has helped you. And as always, just reach out with any questions. Thanks, guys.